What if I told you that your legs feeling weak and unsteady has nothing to do with getting older? What if the real reason is something simple that most doctors never check for? And 3 special vitamins could fix it faster than you might believe. Here's what surprised me when I learned this. Your leg muscles aren't getting weaker because you're aging. They're getting weaker because they're starving for 3 important nutrients that power your muscles from the inside. It's like having a car with a weak battery. The engine is fine, but it just can't get the power it needs to run properly. Most people think weak legs just happen when you get older. But new research shows something amazing. The tiny power centers inside your muscle cells, think of them like little engines, can actually get stronger and work better, even in your 70s and 80s. When these little engines work properly, your legs feel strong and steady again. Here's the first simple rule that changes everything. Take these 3 vitamins together every morning, 30 minutes before breakfast, with a small spoonful of olive oil or a few nuts. This timing helps your body use them better throughout the day, giving your leg muscles the power they need. What we are about to share comes from science, experience, and the deep wisdom of Barbara O'Neill, an internationally respected health educator and nutritionist who has dedicated her life to natural healing. She has spent decades teaching people how to use food as medicine. And what she discovered about leg strength in seniors is something most doctors don't know about yet. The first vitamin that makes legs stronger is called PQQ. Now, you've probably never heard of PQQ, and that's exactly why your legs might be struggling. Barbara O'Neill calls PQQ nature's battery charger. And here's why it works so well for people over 60. Inside every muscle in your legs, you have hundreds of tiny power centers working like little batteries. As we get older, these batteries start to wear out and work less efficiently. It's like having old flashlight batteries that make the light dim and flickery. PQQ does something wonderful. It doesn't just fix your old batteries, it actually helps your muscles grow brand new ones. Imagine if your flashlight could grow new batteries while you're using it. That's what PQQ does for your leg muscles. You need 20 milligrams of PQQ every day, taken with a little bit of healthy fat like olive oil or nuts. The fat helps your body absorb it properly, so it can get to your muscles where it's needed. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 72-year-old grandmother who couldn't carry her groceries up 2 flights of stairs without stopping to rest. After taking PQQ for just 3 weeks, she climbed those same stairs without getting winded. By 6 weeks, she was taking the stairs 2 at a time, something she hadn't done in years. Her muscles were the same size, but they were powered by fresh, strong batteries. But PQQ alone isn't enough. The second vitamin works hand in hand with PQQ. It's called nicotinamide riboside, or NR for short. This is a special type of B vitamin that most people have never heard of, and it's crucial for what happens next. While PQQ is busy making new power centers in your muscles, NR is working on making them run more efficiently. NR turns into something called NAD in your cells, and NAD is like the master control switch for energy in your body. Here's something important: by age 65, you have about half the NAD you had when you were 25. No wonder your legs feel tired. But here's the good news. NR can bring your energy levels back up to where they were decades ago. You need 300 milligrams of NR daily, but split it into 2 doses. Take 150 milligrams with breakfast and 150 milligrams with lunch. Don't take it in the evening because it might give you too much energy and keep you awake. Now just type hope in the comments if you're ready to feel like yourself again. And if this makes sense to you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to join our caring community of people who believe in staying strong and healthy. The third vitamin creates what Barbara O'Neill calls the finishing touch. This vitamin is called vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 type. You might think vitamin K is just for blood clotting, but this special type does something completely different and very important for your legs. This vitamin helps direct calcium in your body to go where it should go, into your bones and muscles, instead of building up in places where it causes problems. Think of it like a traffic director at a busy intersection, making sure all the cars go where they're supposed to go. When calcium builds up in the wrong places in your muscles, it's like having sand in the gears of a machine. The machine still works, but it's slow, weak, and unreliable. Vitamin K2 MK7 clears out this calcium buildup and helps your muscles work smoothly again. This vitamin also activates a special protein in your bones that sends signals to your muscles, telling them to stay strong. It's like your bones and muscles are having a conversation, helping each other stay healthy. You need 180 micrograms of MK7 daily, taken with your biggest meal of the day. Like the other vitamins, it works better when taken with some healthy fat. Let me tell you about Robert, a 68-year-old retired carpenter. He told me his legs felt unreliable. Some days strong, some days weak. After 8 weeks of taking all 3 vitamins together, he said his legs felt 20 years younger. But more importantly, they felt steady and dependable every single day. Now, let me explain something that most doctors don't understand about leg strength in older adults. The weakness you feel isn't just about your muscles getting smaller. It's about the communication system between your brain and your legs getting fuzzy, like a bad phone connection. Your brain sends signals to your legs through your nervous system, but as we age, these signals can become unclear or weak. It's like trying to have a conversation through static on an old radio. The message gets through, but it's not as clear as it should be. Here's what's amazing. These 3 vitamins don't just help your muscles and bones, they also help keep the communication lines between your brain and legs working clearly. PQQ protects the nerve cells that send the signals. neill gives these nerve cells the energy they need to work properly. And K2 helps maintain the protective coating around nerve fibers, keeping the signals clear and strong. This is why people taking these vitamins together often say their legs don't just feel stronger, they feel more connected and responsive. It's like upgrading from a fuzzy old radio to a clear modern system. Here's the second simple rule. Take all 3 vitamins at the same time every morning, 30 minutes before breakfast, with 1 tablespoon of olive oil or a small handful of nuts. This timing helps your body absorb them better and use them when your legs need the most support during your active hours. These vitamins don't just work separately. They actually help each other work better. PQQ makes new power centers. But those power centers need the NAD from nr to work at their best. Meanwhile, K2 makes sure the calcium your bones release gets used properly by both bones and muscles. It's like a team where each member has a special job, but they all work together to achieve something bigger than any of them could do alone. Here's the third rule that Barbara O'Neill always emphasizes. Take these vitamins at the same time every day for at least 12 weeks. Your body likes routines, and when you're consistent, your body learns to use these nutrients even more effectively over time. You might wonder why your doctor hasn't told you about these vitamins. The truth is, most medical training focuses on treating diseases that have already started, not on helping your body work better before problems develop. These vitamins work by supporting your body's natural ability to stay strong and healthy. Also, these are fairly new discoveries. Scientists only figured out how important these vitamins are for muscle and nerve health in recent years. Your doctor might not know about these latest findings yet. What makes these vitamins special for people over 60 is that they work with your body's natural healing abilities instead of trying to force changes. As Barbara O'Neill often says, your body knows how to heal and stay strong at any age, but it needs the right tools to do the job. These 3 vitamins are like giving your body the right tools. PQQ gives better power sources. neill provides more efficient fuel. K2 acts like a good manager, making sure everything goes where it should go. Let me share another inspiring story. Dorothy, a 75-year-old retired teacher, had been using a walker for 6 months after some falls that made her afraid to trust her legs. Her doctor said this was normal aging and to focus on staying safe rather than getting stronger. But Dorothy wasn't ready to give up. She started taking these 3 vitamins together, following the guidelines I'm sharing with you. Within 4 weeks, she could stand up from a chair without using her arms. By 8 weeks, she was walking around her house without the walker. At 12 weeks, she was back to taking daily walks in her neighborhood. Her doctor was amazed and asked what she had changed. When Dorothy explained about the 3 vitamins, he looked up the research and was so impressed that he now recommends them to other patients. This shows something important. These aren't just regular vitamins that prevent deficiency. These are what scientists call functional nutrients. They're designed to help your body function at its best, not just prevent problems. This is why the amounts I recommend are higher than what you might see in a regular multivitamin. We're not trying to prevent deficiency. We're giving your body enough to work at its peak performance. Here's the 4th rule. While these vitamins are powerful, they work even better when you do simple daily movements that keep your leg muscles active. This doesn't mean hard exercise. It means things like standing up and sitting down 5 times, walking upstairs if you have them, or standing on one foot for 10 seconds while holding on to something for balance. These simple movements tell your muscles we need to stay strong and ready. When you combine this with the support from these vitamins, your muscles respond much better. Let me tell you what you might notice as these vitamins start working. In the first week, many people feel more stable when standing or walking. By weeks 2 to 4, you might notice you can get up from chairs more easily or climb stairs without getting tired. Between weeks 4 to 8, many people say their legs feel more solid and dependable all day long. By weeks 8 to 12, most people experience the full benefit, often saying their legs feel years younger. Here's something important. These improvements aren't temporary. Unlike some supplements that only work while you're taking them, these vitamins create lasting improvements in how your muscles and nerves work. The new power centers that PQQ helps create can last for months. The better energy production from NR continues long-term. And the improved calcium management from K2 keeps benefiting your bones and muscles as long as you maintain good levels. This is why Barbara O'Neill talks about investing in your body's future. When you give your body these nutrients, you're not just feeling better for a few weeks, you're building a foundation for continued strength and vitality. Some people worry about taking multiple supplements, especially if they're already taking medications. These 3 vitamins are very safe, with few interactions, but it's always smart to check with your doctor, especially if you take blood thinners, since K2 can affect blood clotting. Some people might feel mild stomach upset when first starting NR. If this happens, take it with food and split it into smaller doses throughout the day. Your stomach usually adjusts within a few days. Here's the 5th and final rule. Keep a simple daily record of how your legs feel and what you can do. Rate your leg strength on a scale of 1 to 10 each morning and evening. After just 2 weeks, you'll start seeing improvements that will encourage you to keep going. Many people are surprised when they look back at their records after a few months and see how much their daily life has improved. Small improvements that don't seem dramatic day by day add up to life-changing results over time. As we finish up, I want you to understand that what I've shared represents the newest science about keeping legs strong and steady as we age. This isn't about miracle cures or overnight changes. It's about giving your body's natural systems the specific support they need to work their best. Your legs have carried you through a lifetime of experiences. They deserve the best support possible as you continue your journey. These 3 vitamins, PQQ, NR, and K2MK7, provide that support at the most basic level where your cells make energy and stay healthy. Remember, getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. Your body has an amazing ability to renew itself and stay strong at any age, but it needs the right tools. These 3 vitamins are those tools. Start with these 3 vitamins, taken together each morning as I've described. Follow the timing and amounts I've shared. Give your body 12 weeks to show you what it can do when it has the support it needs. I think you'll be amazed by your own potential for strength and stability. Choose just 2 of the rules I've shared today and commit to them for the next 7 days. If you found this helpful, Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to join our community of people who believe our best years are still ahead of us. Share your experiences in the comments below, because your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey to stronger legs. Your legs have been waiting for this support. Your future self will thank you for taking this step today. Remember, every journey toward better health starts with believing that improvement is possible, and that belief starts right now.